We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
A.J. Pollock comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Jake Lamb. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lays off again and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Motter comes up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Zimmerman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's off the left field wall. The throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Striding in, Nick Hundley. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding in, David Peralta. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Strasburg on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And the pitch on 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, Taylor Motter. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Bryce Harper becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in now, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Patrick Corbin is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Jeremy Hazelbaker is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte gloves it. And a rather easy first out. Standing in, Hunter Pence. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder,
here's the first 11. Pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
He's got it. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Freddie Freeman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Freddie Freeman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Nick Hundley is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled to the left side. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Peralta is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's low, ball 4. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Peralta has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strasburg on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit hard but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Shortstop
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Line toward right center. Pence patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Curveball that time, not even close.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. From the stretch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Patrick Corbin stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Zimmerman in foul ground.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. Zimmerman has it on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. That bowl's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes another 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Ramirez is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So coming to the plate. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score. Ready once again, Trey Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners. Steve, action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jake
takes a knee-high fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Pence has a read on it. 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Bogaerts has it on to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The catcher,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Right fielder, Bryce.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Low for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Hanley Ramirez.
Line towards center field. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Hunter Pence is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta.
Leading
1
off
for
for
2 on
Arizona.
his line so far in the game.
Fielder, number 6.
Hot
David
shot to third
Peralta.
and handled for the first out. Ready once again, Taylor
Now
Motter.
batting,
No hits in 2 trips to the plate
Taylor
for him in the ball
Motter.
game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That misses. 2-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate,
second
Ketel
baseman,
Marte. He's
Ketel
0 for 1 thus
Marte.
far. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Ramirez. He tracks it down, and that
Ladies
will
and
end the
gentlemen,
inning.
It's time.
Digging in to try it again. Steven
Your attention,
Strasburg.
please.
0 for 2 with a run
And
batted in
for the
for him
pitcher,
thus far.
Strasburg.
Antonio
Number 26.
Castilla.
Adam Lynn. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25. Antonio
Swing and a liner.
Castillo.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Stand in. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Turner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Throw won't get him. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
On the ground up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The third baseman, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56. Joe Kelly.
Santiago Delgado is going to be asked to get. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the
digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, A.J. Pollard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Jake Lamb. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Hazelbaker rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's got to get.
Freddie Freeman. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a south.
Number 25, Mark Zepchinski.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
Turner fields it cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the. Jorge De La Rosa is on to pitch out.
Pitching for Arizona.
Stepping up to the plate.
Jorge De La Rosa.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Lamb has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. In his last at-bat, he popped out. Tom Wilhelmsen answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Adam Eaton will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll be charged with trying to
back the catcher, number 5, Nick Hundley.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, David Peralta. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Brandon Drury will be summoned off the bench here as he'll.
Brandon Drury.
Coda Glover answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
This change defensively for the Nationals.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, 9 driven in. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's running towards second, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 3-2. Loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 2-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Gregorius is there. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
In the second spot
Next
tonight,
batter to the plate,
the left
Brian
fielder, number
Goodwin.
8. Brian.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lofted in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave one, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 2-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Line toward the gap in left center, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting sixth. Third baseman,
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Catcher, Matt
Striding
Wieters.
in, Matt Wieters. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. The 0-1 on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's
Leading
Didi
off for the
Gregorius.
Yankees.
He'll start things out
The
against Steven
shortstop.
Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Gregorius.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Goodwin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive
Third
alignment for the
baseman.
Nationals.
Chase
And in center field,
Headley.
Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like him.
Chase Headley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting .500, 4 for 8. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Tyler Austin is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two-two, here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the... Digging in, Michael Taylor, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Michael Taylor.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Shortstop.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The left fielder.
Striding in
8,
once again, Brian Goodwin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Now at the plate, number 39, and he's ready to take his first cut. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he is out on the tag.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
34. Bryce Harper.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. So nothing happening this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Standing in, Tyler Austin. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Hit to short. And that's through for a hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt.
Into the box, number 39, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Austin is on his way home. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Coming in is Goodwin.
1 run is scored. Torres rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Jose Lobaton is going to come in.
Change defensively for the
And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Mookie Betts is in to start. Start things off as he looks at a swung on and missed. 1-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. To third. Turner has it. One away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just waving. Force that defense to throw him out.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Kershaw now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Red Sox. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Turner.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One,
in now, number 35, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Benintendi on the move, and they can't run it down. Ready with another 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for Boston, first baseman Henley Ramirez.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A little bouncer. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers.
Third baseman.
And a shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. He's so lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Puig coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Curveball that time, not even close.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Number 35 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Logan Forsythe.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7th. Center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Peterson.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag.
Batting 8th. Right fielder.
Ready now. Yasiel Puig. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's a fair ball. The throw to the plate. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there, so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Shot towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Turner is there, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Peterson going back on it to the track. He makes the running play, 2 down. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager has it. And he's safe.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Next for the Dodgers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. A base hit in his first trip. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 35.
So digging in now, number 35. He singled his last time up. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 3 complete all time. One
for
apiece.
Boston, first baseman Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away.
Red Sox, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll.
Into the box, Josh Rutledge, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Logan Forsythe stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Price ready with the 0-1. And there's ball one. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strike.
Here's Jock Peterson now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The pitcher, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Rutledge, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 3.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch foul.
Here's Corey Seager as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Benintendi sprinting after it. And that will end up a foul ball. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Benintendi. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
3 runs already home here. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He's running towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not 1 hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter.
Now batting, David Price. He successfully. Chris Young is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. The runner scores from second. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Kike Hernandez is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He hit a sac fly earlier. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So this is a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 14.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 2 now.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
The pitcher, number
Stepping
22,
in, Clayton Kershaw. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This one's flared toward left center, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is digging in and looking for more. Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Josh Rutledge.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The batter, catcher,
ready for another chance, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 35 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley
center
now.
fielder.
1 for 2
Jackie
with a double on his
Bradley
line thus far.
Jr.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Taylor.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Joe Kelly. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Kelly.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal puts the tag on him. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's wide. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's over. 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Seager ranges to his left. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here. Ready once again, number 35. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 35.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the time.
Ramirez.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Looking for the Dodgers, number 74, Henley Jansen.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Popped up. Number 35 is there, 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Josh
digging in to try it again. Josh Rutledge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt.
Mitch Moreland will come on to pinch
hitting for Boston. Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Puig will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Mitch Moreland will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
18.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson.
For the Red Sox.
Sandy Leon.
Now catching, number 3, Sandy Leon.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenley Jansen. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. Betts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to back in the Pedro Baez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Kelly. Devin Marrero will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And this is fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he pops him up back behind second base. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end 6-4.